Hello and welcome back to Mr. Red Dragon 543, and today we are doing the Hobbit. I think this is the one. Yeah. So, last time we were on the mountains, and now we are going here. So, one thing I wanted to point out is depending on when I do this Let's Play. So,
Continuing
there may be
journey,
inconsistencies with the
feeling
Let's
filled
Play
the
and the
company
dating.
that they were being
Because
watched.
I'm doing so many Let's Plays at once. But one of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting that I'm completing the games first before I upload them. Reason why I do this is because that way I know I'm dedicated towards the game and I'm going to finish it properly. That's why when I do 100% guides, I want to make sure that I'm doing that properly. So, this is one interesting thing. So with Lego, I know I am decent with doing 100%.
Out there.
Yeah, so this is boring.
There is
or,
a house.
The bear.
Far from here,
Bear.
take refuge.
Whose house?
If you're a bear in the
My friend or
furry
foe?
community, or most,
Neither.
a lot of people
He
consider
will help
you
us,
a
or he will kill us.
queer.
What choice
Not
do we
necessarily
have?
a bad thing, but it's just something to be noted. So, what I find interesting too is Healy. Yeah, so I guess if you follow the studs, you'll get most of the yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the reason why you want to pay attention to what you're doing is because sometimes it's actually easy to miss those. I noticed a lot of Lego games are doing this, where it's like they're doing the chase sequence, which I don't know how a lot of people feel about them, but I find them interesting because it doesn't really add a whole lot of new stuff to it. It's just there. But one thing that I do find annoying about those kind of chase sequences is that it is harder to get those mini-kits and stuff, so it can wind up wasting a lot of time trying to get those just because you missed one. But I got all three, which happens to be really good, because a lot of them, a lot of times, a lot of the mini-kits that I wind up missing are those ones, believe it or not. Because sometimes what will happen is I'll go through a level and it'd be like, oh yeah, you missed this. And it's like, ah. So it can cause a lot of frustration. But yeah. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so also, I guess what I should note too is because it's the summertime, it's been a lot of, there may be a little bit of inconsistencies of Let's Plays and stuff. Like sometimes you might see a Let's Play like once a week or once every 2 weeks instead. That's not anyone's fault. All I know is sometimes what will happen is I'll get very what is it? It's like I'll go through a mode of depression, and so what will happen is I'll lose motivation to do a lot of stuff, and when I get the depression too, what winds up happening is I feel a lack of energy, which makes it even harder to keep up with even daily activities such as, you know, like cooking, eating, stuff like that. So like sometimes it's a hindrance to my own health. So that's how serious my depression can get sometimes. And I've been seeking help, which is good. Been getting my stuff, and what I'm happy about too is like I'm actually getting the help I need compared to what like some people wouldn't be able to get, I guess. You know, like I guess what happens is through the depressional periods of stuff, like it's difficult because you don't mean to get like that, but I guess what winds up happening is you get so drained that sometimes, I don't know if anyone's ever had this before, but you get so drained to the point that like, you lose the will of speaking sometimes, and so sometimes it's actually very weird. Like I've had times where just speaking was too much, and it was just this unreal thing like you wouldn't expect like for that to happen, but it was bad because when you know, like when you're expecting to, you know, watch a playthrough and stuff, like, you know, you're trying to, you know, listen to people giving you commentary and stuff, whatever. But I guess what winds up happening is it's important to note that when I do talk, it is very interesting in the fact that I can just get winded from talking, and it's not a it's not a fun thing, because what ends up happening is I'll get so exhausted and I'll start like my vision will start to fade, and I don't know why this happens. Like your vision starts to fade, you lose the lack of speaking. And ultimately too, it's like I just can't explain why that is. Maybe somebody could inform me on like why that may be happening, but all I know is it's a very insane thing, because like I'm not used to that, and it's sometimes very scary too, because you know, you're not expecting it. You're just like, okay, well, now what? Oh, I like how he eats that too. Like he eats the picnic blanket. It's kind of funny. But luckily, I get True Adventure or True Thief or Master Burglar. That's it. See, it's so much better when you get Master Burglar the first time too, because it's so much easier to get it all at once, so that way it's cool. It's much better getting it all at once, so that way it's like, oh, okay. Because I know it is hard for some places to get it, so yeah. Question for the audience is, do you prefer me doing commentating by myself, or do you prefer when I have my friends sometimes, or does it matter? I know it's a very interesting question, but yeah.
That is
bear.
our host.
That
His
is our
name is Bayon. He's a skin changer.
He's leaving.
Get some sleep, all of you. You'll be safe here tonight.
I like that. So you do get a trophy for Baron. Keep that in mind. So that was what do you need? Queer lodgings. Yeah. Not bad. I'm not too sure if in this Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit if you're forced to do any quest, but I know in past ones you were kind of forced to. Alright, so continue story.
So you are the one they call Oakenshield. Tell me, why is Azog the Defiler hunting you?
You know of Azog? How?
My people were the first to live in the mountains, before the orcs came down from the north, once there were many. Now there's only one. So you need to reach the mountain before the last days of autumn. I don't like dwarves, but orcs I hate more. What do you need?
We must go through Mirkwood.
The wood elves of Mirkwood are not like their kin. They're less wise and more dangerous.
And that was Queer Lodgings. So I'll see you next time on Mr. Red Dragon 543.